IQ is made possible in part by Wing to Wing Foundation. Today, these two teams, Tug Valley Team 2 from Naugatuck, West Virginia, and Dawson Bryant High School from Cold Grove, Ohio, compete on today's IQ. From the Cool TV studio, here's the host of IQ, Ernie Anderson.
Thank you, MJK. Thank you, everybody here in the studio. Welcome to our little fun and games with the aforementioned teams. And Tug Valley, start the warm-up round with you. It's four-letter countries. This is the only four-letter country in South America and is the continent's third largest. Its capital, with over 9 million residents, is the country's largest city. Name this country, which is located on the central western coast of South America, facing the Pacific Ocean. It lies wholly in the southern hemisphere.
Peru.
Peru is right. So 10 for you, John and team. Your four-letter country. This is a country in West Africa. It's bordered by Ghana to the west, Benin to the east, and Burkina Faso to the north, and extends south to the Gulf of Guinea, where its capital and largest city, Lomé, is located.
Togo?
Togo is right. I'll stay with you now. For which president was in office during the Teapot Dome scandal, 1923?
Harding.
Harding is right. Your which president question now, Connor and team. Which president was in office when the Dred Scott decision was handed down in 1857?
Roosevelt.
No.
James Buchanan.
James Buchanan is right. Back up to you, though, Connor, for a literature question. In Moby Dick, Ishmael narrates the story of the quest of Captain Ahab to kill the whale that had bitten off his leg at the knee during the previous voyage of what ship? Connor?
The Titan.
No. John?
The Santa Maria.
It's the Pequod. Your literature question. To Kill a Mockingbird is Harper Lee's 1960 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel about racial injustice in what state during the Great Depression?
Alabama.
Alabama is right. And I shall stay with you for a visual question. Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster met in 1932 while attending Glenville High School in Cleveland, bonded over their admiration of fiction. Now, Siegel aspired to become a writer and Shuster aspired to become an illustrator. The character they created debuted in the comic book Action Comics #1, cover dated June 1938, published April 18, 1938. It's been adapted to a number of other media, which include radio serials, novels, movies, television shows, and theater. He was the best-selling superhero in American comic books up until the 1980s. Name the superhero.
Superman.
Superman is right, so another 10 for you brings you to 50. Your visual question now, Connor and Tug Valley's second team. This now nonagenarian, or 90-year-old plus, and his mission commander Neil Armstrong were the first two people to land on the moon. Name the second man to walk on the moon. He celebrated his 92nd birthday, January 20th, 2022.
Buzz Aldrin.
Is right. For 10 more, that brings you to 20 to 50 in the early going, and that ends our warm-up round. Back to talk to our teams and get into the bonus round when we return to High Q.
The madness is real at Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington. With vehicle allocations returning, prices are dropping, and we're offering no payments for 90 days. Or how about taking up to $8,000 off high-output 2.7-liter Silverados, and for a limited time, supplier pricing on select new Camaros, Trax, Trailblazers, and Traverses. Text or chat now at DutchMillerChevy.com or come in today to the home of friends and family pricing, Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
for those on the go. The smoothie connoisseur. The break room favorite. And for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome back to High Q. After the first round, a 50-20 score in favor of Dawson Bryant. However, the bonus round is coming up, but we're going to go back to our teams and travel all the way to Mingo County, West Virginia, and Naugatuck, or as we say back home, Naugatuck. That's the way we always said it back then. And Connor, who looks like somebody famous, we're trying to figure out who it is, and tell us more about your school.
Well, our school has about 350 kids in it. We're relatively small. We're mostly known for our sports, but we'd like to help our academic part of our school become bigger, and Eric Starr is a big part of that. He's our coach, and we wouldn't be where we are without him.
Well, there you go. Are you a teacher at school, obviously? What do you teach, Eric? Social studies. Well, all right. Are you doing well in social studies? Yeah. All right. Well, good. Welcome back to our show. Let's talk to John now. And the Hornets, tell us about your school.
Well, we have a school of around 350 people. We have a pretty good football team, and we wouldn't be here without our coach, Mrs. Whitley.
There she is. Welcome back. Now, you are well spoken. Are you like on a debate team or speech class or anything?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, you have a nice voice.
Thank you.
And you speak up well. We always encourage our captains especially to speak up because it's hard hearing children without the hearing aids in. All right. The bonus round is now, and we will start with what's listed as our B team, but you're on the bottom B. Top A, Apex. There you go. You're the Apex. Australia. Here's your 15-point clue. It's the fourth most populous city in Australia and Oceania, with most of the metropolitan area on the Swan coastal plain between the Indian Ocean and the Darling Scarp.
10.
The city is served by Fremantle Harbor and a namesake airport. It was a naval base for the Allies during World War II, and the Royal Australian Navy's Fleet Base West is located on the Garden Island. Now, all 5 of Western Australia's universities are based in this city.
Perth.
Perth is right for 10. We'll move you to 10 most common surnames. Name them all. No. 5-pointer. Captain John of Pocahontas fame, former Major League Baseball shortstop Ozzie, Joseph, founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and Men in Black actor Will
Smith.
I hate to give you, that was just too easy. That's good for 5. Okay. American entertainer Sammy, General Benjamin, leader of the Tuskegee Airmen during World War II, and President of the Confederate States from 1861 to 1865, Jefferson.
Davis.
Davis is right. Another 10 brings you to 75. Puerto Rican golfer Chi Vance, a hiker who was found dead in Florida in 2018, and college football coach Rich, West Virginian, currently coaching at Jacksonville State University.
Joseph.
No? Do you know?
Sanders.
It's Rodriguez. Chichi Rodriguez, Rich Rodriguez. All right. Authors, back to you, Connor and team. 15-point clue. This American author and cartoonist, best known for a children's book series, also created the child-oriented website Pop Tropica.
10.
This alumnus of the University of Maryland's now most famous book became an instant hit, with the online version receiving about 20 million views as of 2007. When many online readers requested a printed version, he agreed, and in April 2007, it was published. To date, 18 of the books in this series have been released, including a movie diary and a do-it-yourself book.
Can we go to 5?
Name this author of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Jeff.
More specific.
Yeah, I figured. Pass.
No guess?
Jeff Kinney.
Jeff Kinney is right for 5. Move you to the bonus on Canada for 5. British Columbia is Canada's westernmost province. It shares 1,347 miles of border with Washington State and small portions of 2 U.S. states. Name either one.
Idaho.
is one. Montana was the other, so we just needed one. Gives you
that's for
5 for 85 total. Located between Alberta and Manitoba, Saskatchewan is one of the 3 prairie provinces in Canada. It runs 393 miles along the states of Montana and which other?
North Dakota.
Is right for another 10. Now, the province of Quebec is the heart of French culture in Canada. It connects to 4 U.S. states. Name all 4. Make it a little harder for the 15-pointer. Tug Valley is working as well in case it gets over to them. But John?
New York. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire.
Yes, you got them all for 15. Brings you to 110. We'll go to Harry Styles in a moment, but first we need to get past a birds category, and it's for you, John and Dawson Bryant. 15-point clue. These are among the largest flying birds, mostly in the Southern Ocean and the North Pacific, with a wingspan reaching up to 12 feet.
Can I get the 10, please?
Sure. They have been described as the most legendary of all birds. It is the central emblem of Samuel Taylor Coleridge poem representing the innocence and beauty of God's creation.
Albatross.
Is the one for 10. Teammate comes. Oh, kids, do you have Harry Styles fever yet? Here's your bonus. With As It Was, Harry Styles racked up 5 platinum-selling singles, meaning over 1 million in sales. Can you name 3 of the other 4? I'll give you 5 points for one, 10 more for a second, and 15 more for a third. I know we have a Harry Styles fan in the audience. Just give me 1 for 5.
Is it us?
Yes, it's you.
Watermelon sugar.
No.
Dang it.
Can you name 1 for 5? Answer?
Cold.
No.
Golden.
Do you know any of them? Or Harry Styles. It's Lights Up, Sweet Creature, Golden, and Kiwi. Those were those. So let's move on. Sports bonus coming up if we get past numbers, and Connor, it's your bonus. In chemistry, it's the atomic number of the element sodium.
Na. Oh.
No.
11.
11 is the answer. All right, so brings you another 15, brings you to 135. Now, sports. A 5-pointer. This Golden State Warrior and 3-time NBA champ became the first player in NBA history to make 500 3-pointers all time, rewriting the NBA record books in Game 4 against the Memphis Grizzlies, May 10th, 2022, becoming the first player to ever hit 500 3-pointers in the playoffs. Name this phenomenal player.
Stephen Curry.
Is right for 5. Now, for 10 more, I'll give you 10 more points to name the person ranked second, then 15 more for the third. Doesn't have to be in order.
Ray Allen.
No? Can you name 1 for 10?
Reggie Miller.
No, it's LeBron James and Klay Thompson. That ends a well-played bonus round. The 60-second categories coming up are begins with the letter X, planet superlatives, writers with a W, and medicine. When we get back to High Q.
Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances. When your financial health seems off kilter, work with us to help it thrive. You can make your to-do list a to-done list with a low-interest home equity line of credit. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice Credit Union. Visit us online at mccu.net.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash Rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Welcome back to High Q. Nice game in progress with a 140-20 score for Dawson Bryant in the lead, but we have a lot of points available. As you know, in our 60-second round, we announced the categories before, a possible 120 points. If you get all 10 in 60 seconds, we give you a 20-point bonus. We had begins with X, planet superlatives, writers, and medicine. So, Connor and Tug Valley, you get the first pick.
Begins with X.
Begins with X. Here we go. Start the clock. An office machine.
Pass.
Professor Xavier, Rogue, Iceman, and Wolverine.
X-Men.
A doctor's picture of your insides.
X-ray.
Phrase on a treasure map.
X marks the spot.
Noteworthy quality or talent or television music competition franchise created by British producer Simon Cowell.
X Factor.
The adjective which means yellowish.
Xeno.
No, a musical instrument with wooden bars.
Xylophone.
Applies to a film that contained content judged unsuitable for children, such as extreme violence.
X-rated.
Sword-shaped.
Pass.
Your last one, brand name for Aprazolam, which is used to treat anxiety and panic disorders.
Xanax.
Xanax is right. Did well, picking up 7 of those. Nicely done, brings you to 90. And John, an office machine.
Xerox.
Xerox is right. The adjective which means yellowish.
Xena.
It's xanthic. And sword-shaped. I think those were 2 tough ones. It's
pass.
xiphoid, Xiphoid. So a net 90, no, you picked up 1, so that brings you to 150 for the Xerox machine. Now, which category for you?
Planet superlatives.
Planet superlatives. You ready? Start the clock. Largest, most massive planet.
Jupiter.
Fastest orbiting planet.
Mercury.
Greatest amount of liquid surface water.
Earth.
No moons.
Venus.
Or Mercury. Slowest orbiting planet.
Uranus.
No, most circular orbit.
Mars.
No, strongest magnetic fields.
Earth.
No, planet with moon and most eccentric orbit.
Jupiter.
Lowest average density.
Neptune.
No, and finally, rotational pole closest to ecliptic, or ecliptic, I should say.
Uranus.
Yes, so you picked up 4. 5 through 9 for you now. Planet superlative, slowest orbiting planet.
Neptune.
Is right.
Yeah, my bad.
Most circular orbit.
Mars.
Venus. Strongest magnetic fields.
Jupiter.
Is right. Planet with moon with most eccentric orbit.
Saturn.
Neptune. And lowest average density. Answer?
Mars.
There's the time for Saturn. So you picked up 1, and that brings you to 100 to 190. At the end of our 60-second round, we'll see who wins with our Stump the Experts round, 20 points apiece when we come back to High Q.
The madness is real at Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington. With vehicle allocations returning, prices are dropping, and we're offering no payments for 90 days. Or how about taking up to $8,000 off high output 2.7 liter Silverados, and for a limited time, supplier pricing on select new Camaros, Trax, Trailblazers, and Traverses. Text or chat now at DutchMillerChevy.com or come in today to the home of friends and family pricing, Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash Rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
Thank you, and welcome back to High Q. Good game, 190 to 110, favor of Dawson Bryant. Now, we have the Stump the Experts round where the questions are designed to be a little more difficult. It depends on what they've learned, I guess. And 20 points apiece. We'll begin with you, Connor and Tug Valley. It's an audio question, so I want you to listen to this brief selection and identify the fowl whose call it is.
Geese.
Geese is right. Now, it's not geese, but the tune, I'm sure, Dawson Bryant, you'll know, but the composer, I'm not so sure. I'm looking for both the tune and the composer. So both the tune and the composer. John, your answers.
Pass.
Okay, do you know?
Bach.
No, it's Pomp and Circumstance. Sir Edward Elgar is the author of that. Famous first lines, I'll need two answers, John. I'll give you a famous first line to a book. You name the book and the author. All children grow up. All children except one grow up. Two answers?
Peter Pan, C.S. Lewis.
No?
No, it's Peter Pan, and there's the other Peter Pan.
Connor?
Peter Pan.
And J.M. Barrie. Famous first lines, two answers from you, Connor. When Mrs. Frederick C. Little's second son arrived, everybody noticed he was not much bigger than a mouse.
Pass.
John.
Stuart Little. E.B. White.
Is right. Pulled that one out of the nether regions there.
I don't know how it is.
Back to you, though, Connor, and Tug Valley's team, two for two meanings. It's a New Testament book of the Bible and a theater play dividers. Same word for both. Connor?
Revelation.
No.
Acts.
Acts. New Testament book and a play divided by Acts. Another 20 for you. 2 meanings for you. A Kansas City baseball player and King Charles III.
Was it past or present? Oh my gosh.
Timely as though torn from today's headlines. Your answer?
Prince Fielder.
No.
Royal.
A royal.
Oh
They
my-
are both royals.
Oh my gosh.
So you pick up 20 on that. But back to you, John and team. Greek letters. Which Greek letter precedes carotene, meaning a red-orange pigment found in plants and fruits, especially colorful vegetables?
Beta.
Beta is right. 250 for you now. Connor, which Greek letter can precede numeric, male, particle, or wave?
Alpha.
Alpha is right, and that is the end of a fun, well-played game. 2 quality teams. We'll be back to wrap it up when High Q returns.
This High Q broadcast has been brought to you in part by River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, First and People's Bank, Large Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Morehead State University, Tri-State Area Food Fairs, Dutch Miller Automotive, and Members Choice Credit Union with funding provided by the Wing to Wing Foundation.
The Professor and Stephanie, weekday mornings from 6 to 10. MJ McKay, middays 10 to 2. Ernie G. Anderson, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6. Jim Forrest, evenings from 6 to 9. Dwayne Elliott, weeknights 9 to midnight. And the greatest songs of all times play here on Cool Hits 105.7.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Thank you, and welcome back to High Q. After the smoke clears, we have a 250 to 160 score. Well played, both teams. Now, Tug Valley, Team 2, that's just your first loss, so we will see you next week against Ironton St. Joe. And Dawson Bryant, we'll see you week after that as you'll play another team here on Season 2 of High Q. We thank the CW very much for airing our show Saturdays at 1. Set your VCRs now, kids. That would be video cassette recorders. Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love. God bless you. We'll see you next week right here on High Q. Oh, nice. Very nice, young people. Very nice. Here we go.